Show!
Hey! Hey, cousin everyone, it's me, Cousin Todd, with Mama's Comedy Show. And with me is Cousin Jason.
Hey, everybody, welcome.
And Cousin Melanie.
Hello.
What the hell was that?
Melanie is
That
very...
was a normal hello compared to what you
Wow.
did.
She is very popular with the lesbians in the
Yes, she
audience.
is. Wow.
She's gonna get a motorboat on that vagina.
Man.
That brought you so much joy in that moment.
I did. Because I was thinking motorboat regular, and then I thought of a vagina in front of it.
Wait, did you ever call...
You're still bringing you joy.
I love it.
What do you call it when someone puts their mouth like on your belly and does the...
Strawberry or Zerbert? Raspberry, yeah.
Yeah,
Raspberry?
Raspberry. That's a good answer.
Zerbert, I've
Zerbert,
also
yeah.
heard.
I've never heard of Zerbert.
Zerbert.
Yeah.
Although, the only place I remember hearing Zerbert was
in the back of a van?
No, the Cosby Show. So close.
Oh. Yeah.
But I have heard Zerbert.
Is it like Sherbert?
Yeah.
Oh, it's sherbet.
You want
There's no second R. You ignorant fool.
Sherbert.
Ah.
Zerbert.
Shabbat.
My first job was at an ice cream shop, so I think I know.
And look where you are today.
Oh.
Yep. Knowing more about ice cream than you.
You've come so far.
I can
Congrats.
only come so far.
I know.
And I put a line in the bathroom
You
to see how
peeked in
far I
that-
can. How far I
Peeked in
can.
that ice cream shop, so we'll let it.
I know, we're
slide.
talking about ejaculate at this point.
I know.
You missed out.
Yeah. Melanie
I'm
got
glad
ice
I
cream
did.
yesterday.
I'm glad
Melanie,
I
what?
missed out
Got
on all
ice
of that.
cream. Gelato
I did.
instead of,
Chocolate cake.
Come.
but she,
That too.
she
It was honeycomb gelato and it was fantastic.
She wanted to get cake.
You know,
And
we
I
talked
saw it
about.
and I got distracted.
I don't want to give away the actual joke, but we were talking about sketches that we're doing for the Mama's Sketch Show that's coming up.
Yeah, we got to
And-
tell more people about that starting now.
And I am, but we were talking about you dribbling cum out of your mouth at the end of the show. That's not actually what we're doing.
Like a basketball?
Yes. We it's not what we're doing. But when it was
We were
brought up,
brainstorming.
I laughed so hard. Anywho,
I think you brought up that suggestion and then laughed at your own suggestion.
did I?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was just the doo-doo thing.
It was, but then you went right to that and
Oh,
you brought
yeah.
yourself so much joy.
Maybe that's why it was so funny. Because but anyway, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good.
I'm unemployed again.
That's good.
Yeah.
You're unemployed?
I'm unemployed.
But
you want to share more or no?
but
Yeah.
you're going to be employed.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be employed again on Monday.
So basically
Does
it's like
it
a regular
count?
weekend.
That's what I was going to say. Does it count because it's the weekend?
No. All right, I just lied to everybody, Todd.
Oh?
Yeah.
So you're just
happened?
having a weekend.
I'm just having a weekend.
Is it a more stressful weekend because you're starting a new job on Monday?
No,
Is
no.
there pressure?
I am no.
Bum, bum, bum,
I'm
bum, bum.
I'm flying.
Do you feel like you need to do a good job?
I'm flying. No, because I'm just training.
Are you worried about flying in this current
Oh my gosh.
environment of
Are
airplanes?
you worried about your plane landing upside down?
My friend
Or
just,
landing at
my
all?
friend just messaged me today and said that he was almost in a head-on collision in his plane.
Yes.
The plane was on taxiing here in Orlando,
Yeah.
taxiing on the runway to take off or to I don't remember, but they were taxiing and another plane almost hit them and they had to slam on the brakes.
In midair. It was like
No,
a cartoon.
on the ground.
Do planes slam on the brakes?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, there's
But
brakes.
it's
So
like, how long does it take for a plane?
it depends on how fast you're going. And I'll tell you how I know that.
That's
I was
every
on a plane.
vehicle.
I was on a plane and we were taxiing or getting ready to take off. And as the plane starts going faster than, like, when you're approaching that takeoff speed,
Yeah.
we start getting up to that. And then all of a sudden, the plane slams on the brakes. Everyone goes, "Huh!"
Yeah.
and like falls forward with our seatbelts on. And then we're stopped. All
That's
right?
why you put your tray up and you don't have any drinks out.
at the
We didn't
end of
have
the
anything.
runway, I would
we didn't
think.
have anything
No,
out.
that's why.
And then we're just sitting there. Captain doesn't say shit.
Oh,
So
what
we're all
about
just sitting there,
dogs here?
like going, "Oh, I wonder what's happening." And then the flight attendants get up They start walking around the cabin because some stuff did like get disheveled in there. So they're straightening it up, and then the plane starts rolling slowly again, and then everyone lunges forward. The flight attendants fall forward, and people reach out to like try to catch them. Again, the captain, no radio silence, nothing to us.
Not even a. We're gonna.
Not even like a.
Oopsie.
Sorry about that.
My bad.
So
but
it
Just trying some
happens.
things.
It happens one more time, but again, the plane starts like the flight attendants are strapped down. We start going like we're going to take off, and then everyone, and you can see people like starting to get really nervous. Again, captain hasn't said shit. So in my mind, there's a terrorist on the plane. Speaking of terrorists,
taking
Andrew's,
care.
He brought friends.
It's Andrew and Dano and Omar.
in my head,
Thank
there's
God
a,
there's another
a
Puerto Rican.
terrorist in the cockpit
Who just wants
fighting
to
with the
hurt your
captain.
tummies?
He's trying to make the plane take off, and the captain keeps slamming on the brake. It's like an Indiana Jones fight up there.
Akbar.
and that's Andrew, everybody. Cousin Andrew, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, my friends. I am here. I am here to do the comedy.
And then the captain finally comes on and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a problem with our brakes auto locking. Every time
You know what?
we hit
He
a
left
certain
the parking
speed."
brake up. He left the
Maybe.
parking brake up.
And he
the
said,
plane was like, haha, screw you.
And
Your
then-
plane kept breaking.
and then he says, "We're going to try to take off one more time, and if it happens again, we're going to turn around. We're going to have to
3
change
times
planes."
seems like enough.
So buckle up.
Well, that's the thing is when he said we're going to try it one more time, and then we're actually traveling down the runway like at speeds, ready to take off. Every single person is looking at each other in this plane like this could be it because if it happens now, we're fucked.
So who did you start sleeping with?
Immediately just jerked
Yeah.
off the guy next to me.
Are we talking about Delta?
This was Delta, actually.
What did you do on Delta? Peanuts?
No, I always get the Biscoff cookies.
Good choice.
The pissed off cookies.
You're so mad.
me, you son of a bitch? How dare you get off my fucking lawn?
Andrew,
Yes. What did I learn? I learned.
We were talking about the fact that Jason's flying this week. And
I'm
if it
flying on
was
Monday morning.
Monday, if he
And
was
there was-
safe or dangerous right now with everything
and
going
one
on.
of his friends was almost in a head-on collision on the runway today.
On the runway. Like,
wait. Recently?
Yeah, they had to slam on the brakes.
Then you're good. Because things don't happen right next to each other.
Have you not been paying attention,
a
bitch?
plane went upside
What
down.
are you talking about?
Okay. Who are you flying with?
Yeah, what airline?
I think he flies Delta. I think it was
Delta?
Delta as well.
you're
That's who I
good.
fly.
Yeah.
Delta's fine. Like all their people that serve you on the planes, they're all hot. Like,
Did you guys remember when that lady diarrheaed down the aisle of a Delta flight?
No, I
no.
don't keep up with Delta occurrences on
Diarrhea?
the day.
This was like national news, though, because the plane had to turn around and land because she was trying to run to the bathroom and was diarrheaing.
No, that's awful.
that's great.
I once threw up on a
Basic-
bus like that a little bit.
You ran to the back of the bus throwing up? Was
it-
there a bathroom on the back, or were you
Yes.
just trying to get away from
yes,
people?
there was a bathroom in the back.
That is so weird that you're talking about this because I just
But I definitely
today,
did one of these where you cover your mouth and try not to, and was like running to the
So
back.
just squirting out of your
It
fingers?
actually
Yeah.
didn't. It like stayed
sprayed?
within me, but then I threw up in the back of the bus, and it was in elementary school or middle school, and then we had to spend the whole rest of the day at the Kennedy Space Center doing spinny stuff. It was not a good day. I got Dippin' Dots.
You
That was
needed
good.
diarrhea pants.
Are you?
What is that?
Look, it's pants. That's plastic pants you wear under your pants, and you can just
Oh.
diarrhea, and it compresses at the ankle, so the diarrhea doesn't come out, and you've got diarrhea pants.
Are they? I'm sorry. Are they see-through? Is that what you were just showing me?
No. They're see-through, but you put pants over them.
What's wrong with you? Why do you have that?
I don't have
That's-
them.
He also ordered tassels yesterday.
That's
No,
actually
I didn't wear
from
tassels
Kitty
yesterday.
tassels.
I ordered
Good.
tassels, and by the way, don't give it away.
Oh, whoops.
I'm not telling why.
Oh,
they don't
good
need,
point.
that assumption
point.
was probably not the first one.
You know, there was one time I went on an airplane.
With tassels?
No, not with tassels, but like because because I was winning for the Undercover Boss thing. You guys know I was on Undercover Boss, right?
No.
What?
Anyway,
No.
You're burying the lead here.
Sorry. But anyway, what was so cool, I won all this stuff, but ahead of time, I'm sitting next to this military guy, and this girl says like, "Hey, here you go. Here's free on the house because thank you for your services, all this food." He's like, "Hey man, do you want this food?" I'm like, Yeah.
Was it someone who worked on the plane, or they just pulled out food?
It was a lady who worked on there.
Okay.
And she had this big thing, and I just got all this free food from this guy. And then the rest of the thing, Undercover Boss, happened, which was really awesome.
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got Undercover Boss stuff.
Why isn't that on your dating profile?
Because that's not something to say.
Is it not?
Oh, can I tell you this? So last night I was telling you how my assistant,
Oh, yeah.
my
We're
assistant.
not going to hear
Oh,
about
no.
Andrew on Undercover
No,
Boss?
this is better.
I want to
This is
hear
better.
about Andrew with
No, here we
Undercover.
No,
Boss.
last night we were out at dinner,
Yeah.
and my assistant sent me a message saying, "Hey, how old is Andrew?"
Oh.
That happened at dinner?
Yeah, that's
I
while
didn't
we were
realize
eating.
that.
We were sitting there.
Yeah.
I thought you were telling me a story from like
No,
yesterday. or the
it
day
was happening
before.
live.
Yeah.
Right.
And then Todd
Oh.
showed my picture, and then she said, never mind.
No, that's not it. It turned out she was like 22, so my assistant was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna set that up." Anyway,
Reply
so
back and say he was on Undercover Boss and see what happens.
I met that girl today,
Oh no.
and the first thing I noticed, she's Asian, and I went, "Renette, is this the reason that you thought Andrew would be?" She's very cute.
Renette.
She's probably mixed.
Oh my
So
God.
she's not gonna have like hip dysplasia or
Every time we look at each other, everyone around us is going to be like, it's not sunny out.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Undercover Boss.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, I'm going to do the 5-second version.
Are you on television? Can we
Andrew,
find
you were
this?
only almost racially hooked up.
I won a car. I got money, and I got what else?
How
did I
much car?
How much?
get? My old Prius.
Oh, you won that?
Okay.
Yeah. Because
Who
of
were
the,
you? What was the job? What was undercover? Who was
Okay.
undercover? What happened
So-
and why did they give you a car?
So it was undercover because Chris Hansen is actually hiding in the bathroom, and when the girl goes to get lemonade, Chris Hansen comes out.
So yeah. So she said, "Hey, do you want to massage me and stuff like that?"
if someone doesn't tell me the actual
Hansen-
fucking story,
Chris Hansen comes out, and instead of arresting me, he gives me a car. And
Oh.
what I learned, no, yeah, I got a car, and he hooked
How,
me up. So-
Andrew?
okay, so at my old job, I was working activities at a resort, and I went through all this business, all this stuff, and this is too much story, but basically, I ended up doing the show with Undercover Boss
As
with this
the
guy.
employee.
Yeah, as the employee.
so
But-
your boss, quote unquote, was undercover, working with you.
But this guy, his name is Steven Klubeck, billionaire or millionaire. I
We'll
forget if
bleep that
it's
out.
billionaire.
That's very different.
You'll bleep out this name?
No.
Oh. Yeah. It was so freaking awesome. I eventually they flew me there. That's why I said about the flight. And it was so crazy because I didn't believe what I was on. Everyone was telling me it was Undercover Boss.
Was it
Like,
cocaine?
this isn't it. This isn't like.
You didn't know what you were filming?
I was like, I think it's something.
What if you were just
Were you the
being
one
kicked out to
undercover?
another country?
No, they said the show is called "Don't Quit Your Day Job." And I said, okay.
Oh.
And so they flew me there, and then when I sat down and he came out in a suit, I'm like, oh my God, it is. I'm like, you're my boss. This is Undercover Boss.
But you knew it was your boss?
As soon as I saw him, yeah. At first I thought he was like he was like the cousin of.
Oh.
Because like.
Okay, so he came
So
out
what
and
you're-
he was like, "You're a wonderful
No,
employee."
wait.
Well, then do a better job telling this story, Andrew.
I'm trying to make a synopsis because I'm here late on the podcast. Anyway, so essentially, this guy owns all of Diamond Resorts at the time. He owned all the resorts. So he wasn't someone who I saw every day. So it's not like, hey, aren't you my manager that I've known for the past few months? No, it was a guy who owned it all. And so he came in with like a wig and a hat and glasses. You could see, this is a funny thing. You could see that episode. He did 2 of them. It was Diamond Resorts. You could see that episode, but you do not see me. But what you do see is you see my resort and you see.
Oh, I was on that episode too, by the way.
Yeah, I was too, actually.
You don't see me, but I'm on that
No,
episode.
but I met all those people on the episode and they were really cool.
Why don't we see you, Andrew?
They didn't take my stuff. They said he was feeling under the weather, or I forget what else other reasons there was.
Was it because
Essentially-
when he introduced himself, you were like, "Hey, I'm
Yeah, you're my
Andrew.
boss."
Do you want to buy some drugs?"
And he said yes, and they were like, "No."
Yeah, we can't air
we
this.
did drugs.
Do you like
no, I
drugs?
think what it was is I didn't have a sad story.
We can
Oh.
fix that.
Why do you-
But besides that,
Why-
so they gave you a car.
Yes.
How much money?
I don't think I should say.
I think you should.
Yeah,
I
might
don't
help with
think
the
I should
dating.
say.
Does it sound like a smillion?
No.
Wait. Let's play. Let's do this. Let's play closest to pin.
Okay.
All right. So we'll each pick a number.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
then
and did he
Andrew
give
will
you a
tell us
Prius? That was the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Prius and
love
money.
it. I love
So
that
Was it a new Prius?
Yes, brand
All right.
new.
So
The funny
Prius
thing was,
probably costs like
I had to
25,
drive
30,
2011.
right?
Okay.
25?
I had to drive it,
11.
and like he's like, "All right, get in." I got in. I pressed power, and I tried to go, and I'm like, and he's looking at me. I'm like, "Could you do this?"
That's why they didn't put it on the show.
Oh,
That's why.
he doesn't
They're
know
like,
how to
"This idiot."
drive.
I couldn't drive.
That's why.
I didn't know how.
That's
All right.
so
So hold on.
racist.
Let's guess. Let's guess how much. Melanie,
Okay.
how much money do you think they gave him?
How many other people were on the show?
I think there was like 5.
5?
Oh, that's a good
I mean,
question.
did they
everybody
give you
win?
all Priuses?
Yeah.
No, someone got a house. Someone got
Oh,
a new
shit.
van. Someone
Okay,
got.
I got it. I got
something
an answer.
like that.
Melanie, how much do you think they gave him cash?
45,000.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I think that's
Jason,
too high.
I'm going to
but
say
you said house.
10 grand.
You're saying 10 grand?
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna.
Can I also add? He paid my student loans.
Okay, now I have a
Wait,
different,
how much were
I
your
have a
student
different
loans?
Answer.
It was like 18,000.
Okay,
All right,
new
okay.
answer.
No. But the 18,000 was separate from the cash they
Right,
gave you, right?
right.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that was part of the lump sum.
Oh, okay, then go ahead.
Now I'm down to 20.
Okay. I'm still going 10.
I'm gonna say 15. I'll split it right down the middle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason got it.
Yeah!
Was it 10?
Yeah.
Oh, do I win that 10 now?
Yeah.
Here you go. No, what I learned from that though was like I had it, and I was like, I'm gonna go to Vegas with my. No, was it Vegas? Yeah, I went to Vegas with my
That's
friends.
what he did with the hooker.
But not that time. That was this last time. No. Basically, I spent a little bit of it, and I'm like, you know what? I like having this, and then I just started saving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
You
I
still
started
save?
saving. Yes.
Put that in your dating profile.
I save
Anyway,
money.
there was another girl.
No.
There was another girl there today who I was like, oh, like, why don't you set him up with her? Like, she's cute, and then very nice, very nice. And I hope she never listens to this podcast.
Okay.
But I do think if you two ended up dating, it would end up in the death of one or both of you.
Oh, wait,
Why
why?
was that your
Ooh,
assumption?
why?
Nah,
Does
you-
she like
murder,
killing people?
suicide?
No, I just you get that feeling sometimes that like, oh, this girl knows how to fight.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And Andrew's gonna say something stupid.
Yes.
Oh.
That's me. No, that's me to a T. I will
Yeah.
say something stupid.
You're gonna wake up in a sleeper hold.
No, you don't wake up. You just
don't
you just
wake
sleep
up.
through
You
it
don't
and then
wake
you're dead. I
Good
got-
morning, honey. What?
So she knows how to fight, but she also doesn't have a sense
I
of
remember
humor.
my ex used to have these like tantrums. Like she would punch holes in the wall.
Yeah.
She would tip
I don't know if
furniture
that's
over.
a tantrum.
I had-
That's a...
Well, there were other problems.
That's sexy time.
I had an ex-girlfriend bite me and leave a scar.
oh.
Oh,
that's-
again.
And when the
sexy
full
time.
moon-
dysregulation.
When the full moon shines down on him,
Yeah.
Where's your scar?
On my arm.
penis. So
I mean, we had
so
to find out.
she was really mad at me,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she was also like a lot shorter than me, and she's standing there. I don't like fighting at all. Like I don't want to be confrontational. Like if you start fighting, I'm just like I just want to go until we've both calmed down and then have a conversation. And she was like, I imagine like this tall, and she's looking up at me, and she's like yelling. Her fists are clenched, and she's yelling at me, and this little voice in the back of my head went, "Don't laugh." And,
Yeah.
and the minute I heard that, I went, and the
She was
look,
like Mac
the
from
look on her
Punch-Out.
face was like I'd flicked her in the nose because they're like she like blinked and like and then like oh god she would have went way over the top at that point.
Yeah, I'll tell you the time I met Dan Harmon and which
Why is Andrew sharing everything?
I don't
today?
know.
sorry. And then, but basically, I was with
That was
my
his boss.
girlfriend at the time, and you know what? Basically, ended that relationship after a fight that happened about that.
Wait, is Dan Harmon
You
with
two
your
had
ex?
a fight
because
about
of,
Dan Harmon?
essentially because of Dan Harmon. It's not Dan Harmon's fault.
because you wanted to date Dan Harmon?
I
Or
wanted.
she
I like
did?
I wanted a
Community
signature.
sucks.
I wanted a signature. And
Dan Harmon is the reason you're single now.
no, that's not
Dan
true.
Harmon
No,
is
no.
still.
No. So,
Banging
so
her.
I met him, but I was like, I want a signature. I saw this cool drawing or artwork someone had. I'm like, ooh, get that. She comes back with something else. I'm like, that's okay. She's like, you don't like it. I'm like, no, that's cool. It's cool. You don't like it. I'm like, no, that's fine. And then like she went away and she's like, I'm going home. I'm like, what do you mean you're going home? Like she drove by herself from Miami, from Daytona to Miami, right? So
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a bit.
Was that your
I'm
only
going home.
ride?
No, I had my other ride there. I was also working. But
He
anyway,
had a Prius.
anyway,
And
so
$10,000.
so eventually, there's this argument back and forth. I'm like, all right, you know what? If you leave, this is it. We're done. And she's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, look, I'm like, this is what did it. This was the clincher, and I'm the bad guy. I called her crazy.
But
Yeah,
did
yeah,
you get the autograph?
That's the second worst C word.
I did get the autograph.
Did you try to tell her to calm down?
Did you try looking down at her and laughing in her face?
I told her to smile more.
Oh, no.
No,
Where's
that's
my
not
hug?
true. That's not true. I didn't do that.
Melanie, where's my hug?
Oh.
Where's my...
So
If I stand on
International
my
Women's
tippy
Day.
toes, I can
You- you-
right eye to eye. You can't laugh
know.
down at me.
Well, you don't have to do that with me.
Yeah, you know what's funny is so Jason set up the microphones.
Yeah.
And the one that he has is the shorter microphone.
I think
and
I'm taller than
when
Jason.
Melanie came in, she's like, "Is this one supposed to be for me because it's shorter?" Because she's like, "That one is more for Jason."
Yeah. By the way, nobody's had to adjust the microphone
No.
except for me because my fault because I know everybody's heights.
That's
Yeah.
creepy.
What's everyone's height?
But thank you.
No, I don't
only
know.
knows-
I just,
No, I think you should.
I know
you should
everyone's
tell her.
heights laying down.
yeah. What?
I
He laughs
like
at
to
me
watch
as
you
well.
sleep.
That's what I was gonna say, and no one knows you're there.
He's like a snake. He just lines up along the
He
side
just
of
takes
you.
a Sharpie and marks it on himself, then he gets up and he leaves.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's wild.
Oh, I love that.
That's
a good idea for
I
us.
see how close I can put my face to yours while you're sleeping. I try to
Oh.
breathe in your sleep air.
Yes. But you don't breathe
that's
out because then they'll
You
feel it.
exhale one big exhale before you get down there, and then you're just like,
Are you like you're like that cat from that one movie? Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
The cat got
Cat's eye.
Yeah, and it takes the
Garfield.
breath out
It's
of
the little creature though, not the cat.
Yeah, right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think you two are saying things that other people
Yeah,
know.
No, they are.
This
I
is
know
a
they're
movie
talking
you never
about.
saw.
Dude, is that wild? That
You all
I'm so
know?
glad you
Yeah.
know that movie, man.
You
That's
know, you know the
Can
movie
you-
Cat's Eye, right?
And
Yeah.
they're looking.
Wow.
Can someone else besides
It's
these
like
two
a little
say
tiny
words?
goblin jester.
Yeah.
And he's got a little knife that goes woo 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 woo.
Yes.
So the thing is, you know how
He
there's
dies
as
by
well?
he dies by a box fan.
there's an old wives' tale that a cat will steal your breath at
Yes,
night.
baby's
Yeah.
breath.
This is kind of like the truth behind it, that there are these goblins that do that, and the cats are there to protect you.
Yeah.
And who's the little girl that he's protecting?
Mila Kunis.
No,
Drew
Drew
Barrymore.
Barrymore. When she right after E.T. It was right after E.T. You weren't
Penis
you weren't
breath?
even.
Can you do a Drew Barrymore impression?
No.
You should learn.
You can't
should
do a
learn
Drew
it.
Barrymore
I would have
impression.
to. I also haven't
can't
seen
do it.
E.T., so
Can you do an
Well-
ET impression then?
Yeah, dude,
without seeing E.T.
Do you know what ET is short for?
Extraterrestrial.
Wow.
ET's short because he's got little legs.
Boo! Fucking boo, Todd. Fucking boo. Jeez.
Melanie, you idiot. You walked right into it.
Oh my God. That's
son of a bitch.
That's one of his stockpile
Wow.
jokes. Oh my God.
All right, we got to start wrapping things up.
Oh, we do.
Now we
Now?
wrap up.
Yeah.
What?
Jason.
Wow.
It's fine. I have to go punch a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Jason, what did you learn tonight?
I learned there's a lot about Andrew I still don't know, and
Yeah,
I
man.
seem to only learn on podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Andrew's been going through our back catalog podcast, learning more about
That's
us.
right. I've been starting from episode
Shit.
1.
I need to start doing
You're
that.
listening to all these podcasts?
I have been.
Can you write down which ones are worth listening to?
All of them, Melanie.
Yeah.
They're all excellent, and everyone should listen to them.
Melanie's like, I only listen to the ones with me.
I actually usually don't, because I'm like, I was there.
I think the times that I've laughed the most listening to them are when Melanie just says something offhandedly.
Yeah.
And then like when I was working out listening to the podcast and she said something that was genuinely funny and I almost dropped weight on myself. Anyway, Melanie, what did you learn tonight?
Yeah.
I learned that Todd's been saving that E.T. joke for years, just waiting to say it.
Just for you.
40 years.
Just waiting for me to walk right into it.
Andrew,
Yeah.
what did you learn tonight?
I learned that Renette, excuse me, your secretary.
Assistant.
Assistant. Sorry, ooh, whoops. Your assistant really only wants to set me up with other people that look like me.
Yeah.
and
But also still doesn't.
and aren't in their
Still-
20s.
Yeah.
Still canceled that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. And I learned something tonight too.
Yeah.
I learned that when you guys go home tonight,
Oh boy.
Yeah.
you fall asleep.
Yeah.
Your head's on your soft little pillows.
Yep.
Okay, I'm almost done.
I'm gonna breathe in deep
Uh-huh.
the sweetness of your dreams.
Oh.
That sounds good.
You do look like Freddy Krueger.
And I masturbate. All right, we're Mama's Comedy
You
Show.
are
We're
Freddy
here
Krueger.
every Friday night at 9 p.m. Go to www.mamascomedyshow.com or Orlando's Hit Show.
Orlando's Hit
Show.
.com. Jason, where can people find you?
People can find me at Acting Jason on the socials. Here at Mama's Comedy Show, RAI Improv, Corner Gallery Improv. And next month in April, I'm going to be in a burlesque show.
Didn't you say not to share that?
I don't want you to share what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm going to be in a burlesque show with Corsets and Cuties at Stardust Lounge next
Is that your
month.
name? That's a wrestler.
No.
Do you have a burlesque name?
No. Shit, I need a burlesque name.
Oh, Shawty.
I'm going to be playing a guitar and singing a song, so I don't know.
Dangles.
I don't even know what you're referencing. It could be so many things.
Andrew.
Yeah.
Where can people
Yeah, I'm not
find
fucking
you?
here, Todd.
Yeah,
Wow.
You can find me.
Did she say fucking?
She
Yeah.
did.
That's what I
Fucking.
You can
Just
find
go
me.
for it.
You can find me at RAI performing every Tuesday and first Saturday, and third Saturdays hosting stand up there at Cinematique in Daytona Beach. Or you can follow me on Twitch.tv Omnigun OMNIGUNN. Find me there. I also
Hey, I
stream-
subscribe to you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Thank you. A good friend would. Todd.
It's free because I have Amazon Prime.
I've tried.
Did I do it? Did I subscribe?
You didn't. No.
I have fucking
Didn't I
tried.
once?
No.
I'm pretty confident I did.
It's the only way I can come.
Subscribing?
Hey, Todd.
No, watching.
Todd, who the fuck are you?
You can buy my books on Amazon. Go to Amazon and buy, or you can go to in town. Actually, I was having lunch with a guy who owns Atomic Horror the other day, and he said that a few people came in and bought a couple of my books there.
Nice.
So you can find my books there. You guys can find me on the socials at Todders. You can find Melanie at 407.
Oh my God.
Melanie, where can people find you?
I don't want it anymore.
Okay. All right, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.